lived most of my life in the wild country, and you set a code of laws to live by.
What laws?
I won't be wronged, I won't be insulted, I won't be laid a hand on. I don't do these things to other people, and I require the same from them.
Welcome to Ride with John Wayne, the story of America's most enduring cowboy. In this series, we'll explore the life of the man behind the legend, from a small-town Iowa boy named Marion to the larger-than-life icon known simply as the Duke. Today's ride begins at the very beginning, with the birth of a legend. On May 26, 1907, in the quiet town of Winterset, Iowa, a baby boy was born to Clyde and Mary Brown Morrison. His given name? Marion Robert Morrison. Doesn't exactly sound like a gunslinger's name, does it? But long before the screen legend came to be, Marion was just a curious, wide-eyed kid growing up in America's heartland. Winterset was the kind of town where neighbors looked after one another, and where young Marion's early memories were shaped by simple pleasures, long walks with his mom, playing in the dusty streets, and tagging along on errands with his dad, who worked as a pharmacist. Not many people know this, but Marion was a sickly baby. His parents worried constantly about his health, and money was tight. The Morrisons scraped by, moving from place to place within Iowa, always hoping for better work and a better life. Around age 3, the Morrison family made a big move, from Iowa all the way to Southern California. The dry climate was better for Marion's health, and it turned out to be the start of something much bigger. They settled in Glendale, a suburb just outside Los Angeles. Back then, it was more farmland than freeway. Young Marion grew tall fast. He was a big kid, quiet but observant. He loved dogs, dreamed of becoming a firefighter, and spent hours exploring the open fields and orange groves. Here's a little-known fact. The Morrison family had a big Airedale Terrier named Duke. Marion followed that dog everywhere, and before long, neighbors just started calling the boy Little Duke. The name stuck, and Little Duke would eventually outgrow both the nickname and the dog. Duke Morrison already had the quiet toughness that would define his future roles. He was fiercely loyal, a bit shy, and incredibly close to his mother. His early years weren't glamorous, but they were honest, shaped by the grit of the working class and the values of a simpler time. From the Midwest to the West Coast, from the plains of Iowa to the foothills of Los Angeles, the roots of John Wayne were deeply American. And even before he picked up a cowboy hat or rode a horse on film, he was already learning what it meant to stand tall, do right, and keep moving forward. Because every legend has a beginning. And this one started with a boy named Marion, riding alongside his dog, chasing the sunset across a growing nation. Stick with us, folks. In the next episode, we'll follow young Duke into his school days, the football field, and the surprising path that nearly took him away from Hollywood entirely. This is Ride with John Wayne. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and saddle up. We've got 100 stories to tell.
It's usually some six-fingered buster that couldn't hit a cow in the tit with a tin cup that does you in.